a comedian, you know, because I had other jobs. I used to work at a hospital, and I hated it. You know the worst thing about working at a hospital? You can't call in sick. Because they're like, all right, come on down. Well, I don't feel that bad. Great, we'll see you in a few minutes. You can't win. I went on a date the other night. The next day, all my friends want to know, did you score? Did you score? Did you score? Did you score? Since when did a date become a sporting event? A date's an opportunity to be in the presence of another individual and celebrate the uniqueosity of that person. No. But I don't care. I think if you go on a date and you get to second base and then you go home alone and take matters into your own hands, that's like runs batted in. I believe you gotta respect people. I was on a date, I offered the girl some wine. She said no. I said, are you sure? It's a pretty good box of wine. She said, all right, Arj, but just this much, this much. I said, fine, this much. So I served it to her in a casserole dish. It's about 1.5 gallons. I love traveling. I actually went to South Africa about a year ago, and it was really nice, but they had a pretty weak economy, and I never really knew this until I went there, but if you live in a crappy economy, that sucks. But if you're just visiting a crappy economy for a couple weeks, it's sweet. Because you don't look at it the same way. You don't have the same paradigm. Obviously, I've lost many of you with my elaborate vocabulary. And I do apologize, but I am a bit of a reader, though not much of a pronouncer. What I meant is you don't have the same perspective as a local. So I'm in South Africa and I turn on the radio, it's like, the South African rand slipped another 30% against the dollar today. But that's not what I heard. In my head, what I heard was, big sale today. 30% off freaking everything. Everything must go. All wooden hippo statuettes and semi-automatic weapons must go. Today only. It's crazy South African dollar days. I've been living in New York, and it's the noisiest city probably in the whole world. I couldn't even sleep. I had to get a CD to help me sleep. It's called The Sounds of the Amazon Rainforest. And it's so cool. It's actual recordings of chainsaws and bulldozers and animals weeping. Nothing sends you to sleep quicker than the haunting wail of a gibbon as he watches his habitat be turned into IKEA dinette furniture. What did somebody already do that joke? Every time. A lot of my friends go to gyms, and I don't go, and they say, Arj, you should go to the gym, man. The body's a temple, Arj. The body's a temple. Well, that may be true, but I'm not religious. So what I like to do is lease my temple to demons for private parties. That's it for me, thank you.
And you're wearing a long sleeve shirt, sir, with the sleeves rolled up. You wore the wrong shirt. You should have worn a short sleeve shirt. You underestimated indoor night heat. Step it up, buddy.
Really, I want to be so rich that when I say, yo, brother, what's up? I'm not saying hello, I'm asking, what are you doing in my neighborhood?